Hi, I'm Virtue, I'm 22 and I study civil engineering.
Hi, I'm Chienyem, I'm 23 and I study civil engineering.
So I'm actually my 4th year, but my favourite thing so far, I would say in the 4 years, was definitely construction area in first year. We all went on site as like 18 to 19 year olds and we built this massive construction bridge in 1 week, and I thought that was just so fun and amazing.
I'm gonna have to agree. The construction area in first year, it really sets you up for the rest of the year, so you get excited about what you're gonna do, and then because you're in the experience, so I think it makes it more exciting.
I think my personal achievement would be gaining the confidence throughout the 2 years to like get a scholarship from Southampton to do it's called Success for like civil engineering students. You get a scholarship which allowed me to do summer placements with companies so I got experience whilst being a 2nd year student, and I thought that was really good.
I think for me was in this final year doing our group design project and actually getting it done, working with a range of people, and it was hard work. We didn't know where we were going to get, but actually completing it, having it handed in with all of our things done to the best of our ability, I feel like that's one of my biggest achievements.
Well, we actually finished our degrees 2 days ago, so now that we're fully masters of civil engineering, I hope to like achieve chartership. Like I want to go into the industry, hopefully get chartered and become a chartered engineer, and just like, you know, carry on doing the best thing ever.
I also agree, I want to become chartered, and I feel like because I haven't had any internships yet, but I'm going to start my grad job in September, I'm just excited to start there, and I really hope to really enjoy. I think that's what I'm hopeful for the most, is enjoy it and like really be an experience.
I think representation is massive for women in engineering. I think we've come a long way since like, I don't know, like 100 years or even like the last 20 years in terms of like women in STEM and women in engineering and representation. So I think like in the future, I think women will look at this industry and think, oh, okay, I can see people like me in the industry and feel welcome enough to like join it, and that would like the industry as a whole they'll never be put off by the fact that, oh, there's not enough women or there's not enough diversity, because they'll be seeing people like us in the industry, and like I just want them to feel like it's safe and they can do it if they want to and they have the ability to do it, basically.
I feel like in the future it won't even be a question. It's not going to be something that we're still talking about, because women in STEM, women in engineering is just gonna be, and it's not gonna be such a taboo or like hard to get into, because it will just be existing.
To be fair, my mum was fine. Like my dad's a chemical engineer, so we had engineering in our family. But when I said I wanted to be a civil engineer, I didn't think they knew what it was. So, and to be honest, I didn't really know what it was. But I was like, yeah, I think I want to do this one. My mum was like, yeah, sure, good luck. And like, I knew there was not really a lot of people in like civil engineering, like in terms of like women. But they were fine with it, and like I think going into it, it was 100% fine. All my worries were like they didn't come into fruition.
For my parents, they were obviously excited. I'm the 4th child, so there was already my sister's already an engineer as well, so they were just excited. They're glad that their children are going to uni and doing something they want to do, so it's all support always.
I think it's like a day for just full-on celebration, like a day when women can just claim it, and like we are women, we are engineers, and we can coexist in the same space. I just think it's a great time to like showcase everything we've done and like all the projects, and also like showcasing it to like young kids before they make their choice to what jobs they want to do. They can like see women in engineering, and then like fully understand what we stand for.
It's definitely celebration and just showing the world that look at us, women in engineering, and we do it too. We do it just as well, we do it better, and we do it all over the world, so yeah.
So like IC is like the Institution of Civil Engineers, and like last year the president was Rachel Skinner, and like she inspires me because like I think it's easy to find like home inspiration. Like you don't have to seek all around the world to find your inspiration. I think she's an inspirational woman. She got an MBE from the Queen because she does a lot for women in engineering, but as well as like just in civil engineering, like she's pioneering that sector, and I think she's just doing great. So I think she inspires me.
I'm gonna go with my mum. So she just became a doctor this year, as in a doctorate, like PhD. This is for women engineering, but she's in STEM. So it's all just that women are still here doing our thing. Each year, we as youth, as the young ones, and for the future generations, we're going to stay being innovative. We're going to stay inventing, and that even when you're older, you can still be innovative and inventing yourselves and improving the world.
I would say don't write anything off too early. Like, you would be surprised how young people come to like figure out which niche they want to do in jobs, like the ages of 6 to 7. Like, I think you shouldn't write anything off early. Anything you enjoy, explore that avenue, because like when you're older, you have your time to like personalize stuff and like become like expert in a certain sector. But right now, I think just go for it and test out. If you don't like it, that's fair enough. Like, engineering is not for everybody. We're not trying to push the agenda of like all women should be engineers. The whole point is that if you want to be an engineer, don't let your sex define that, and that's the whole message I think we should try to push across.
So building on that, just if you know that you want to do engineering already, then just do it. Don't let academics or any of that hold you back, because when you do like your A levels, they're not going to be engineering specific. When you get to uni, you're going to do, it's so broad that you might get honed in on the bits that you don't like or that hold you back, but there'll be bits that you love. If you know you love engineering now, it's only going to be intensified when you're actually on job, when you're actually on site or drawing in at work. Like, all these things, if you want to do it, just do it. Don't let anything hold you back, because you can.
Oh, mine's so like basic. I'm always about like checking scoreboards and like where we rank in terms of civil engineering. I think like if you want to go to the best uni and you want to do it, you go to the best uni that has a course. And like Southampton was one of the best universities for this degree, so I chose that. And I came to Open Day and I loved the area, especially this campus, Boulderwood, so pretty. But that's my reason.
For sure, when I was applying, I sat there with my parents and we looked at the Russell groups and saw Southampton was up high. And then when we came to the campus and seeing how new it was, how fresh it was, how it wasn't just male lecturers there. There was women there too, and they were excited. You could hear the passion in the people around. So it was like, oh, I'm gonna have a good time here.